Devin, you're back out there. I mean, I guess the biggest question is how you feel.
I feel pretty good. Whenever I get to play football, I'm having a little bit more fun than when I'm not. So, feel pretty good. Feel pretty healthy. Excited to go out there on Monday.
From what you've seen on film, I guess what stands out about their quarterback, Gio Lopez?
Lefty, so that always changes things. Boot hashes and typical things that most quarterbacks would play right-handed. He's a little mobile, and he's a good player. So we have a game plan for him. Definitely gotta respect him.
Going into a game with such a big spotlight, how do you guys keep focused on the game at hand and not kind of get wrapped up in all the pomp and circumstance around it?
I always tell people, I feel like up until the game, you feel the crowd and everything, but I always feel once I step on that, it's like once we step across that line, it's just us 11. So that's how we attack the preparation too. Just make sure that we focus on what we can do, because we know if we go out there and execute, we'll like the results. So all it is added energy. At practice you don't necessarily have the same juice, the nervous jitters, but all that just to me is just energy, and you can feed off of it, or you can let it distract you and then pull your attention places where it shouldn't be. So just use the energy to amplify what we do.
It's just going to feel like the fall camp that never ends. I mean, you guys play on a Monday night, and you have a bye week, and it's been a long time since you played a game.
Yeah, it's been a long off season. Working through things, and then just just OTAs, how it's changed in college football. It's a lot different from my freshman year to now. How summer looks and even winter. So it's been a lot of football, which I feel like just means a lot of preparation. And like you said, with the bye week, we got to go handle our business on Monday. Get a bye week. It's giving us a lot of time that we don't necessarily usually have before a season to really sharpen our skills and tighten up our techniques and things like that. A lot of practice. Practice time gets smaller and smaller as the year goes, just because you get wear and tear. So it's a blessing to be able to get as much time as we are right now.
The defense closed the year really strong at the end of last season. What are some ways the defense will continue to grow through the spring and through fall camp?
Definitely, I definitely felt like we played better towards the end of last year, and just coming out of that bye week before Utah, I think, and then that stretch is where we saw a noticeable change. The same things that we harped on at that point, which was stop the run, cause turnovers, win the turnover battle, which that takes both sides, and then just recognizing arm party, pass versus run on third and medium, things like that, where we might be the exotics, checking out of it, and just be really locked in on their game plan and understanding that Coach Avalos can make some aggressive calls, and at the end of the day, we say we have the sticks last, so if we got our controller last, we can make him right. He does a great job, but he also gives us the responsibility to make him right. He makes an aggressive call and then come out in a look that's not typical on a third down or a second long passing down.
You were recently voted one of the captains of this year's ball club. Just what did that mean to you to have that vote of confidence from your teammates?
It's a blessing. We always talk about leading ourselves before we can lead others. So try to really focus on that, whether it be in the training room or the classroom or just outside, or at FCA, anything. Try to do my best, do my 111ths is what we call it on the field, and to see that my teammates respected that and that they noticed that and think highly enough for me to be a captain was a blessing. It's something that I haven't done in my career, so it's been a blessing. I always joke that I've been an older brother, so I feel like I've always had to lead in a certain extent. Marcus might not say that, but I always felt like my actions were affecting those behind me, and to see that my teammates think that way of me now, it's been a blessing for sure. Definitely a blessing.
A lot of you guys are talking about the chemistry of this team and just how well you all get along. Do you see that? Is there a big difference compared to last year?
I would say there's a big difference at this point from last year, if that makes sense. Before the season and before the season now, just even for me, I was new last year, and a lot of transfers they've been ingrained in the culture. I see them hanging out. We go watch movies. We go do things like that, which aren't necessarily football related. But I always feel like if you trust somebody off the field, you'll trust them even more on the field, just because you see how they act, see how they carry themselves. There's the saying that how you do anything is how you do everything, or how you do anything is how you do everything. And just seeing that, I'm really tight with the guys. Seeing all the rooms, obviously we're a collective, but you can see the DBs they hang out all the time and they're locked in. And when you can just have conversation and understand that your brother genuinely wants the best for you, it allows you to solve conflict, and you know, it's a up and down game. There's gonna be swings and flows, ebbs and flows. So just being able to talk and trust the people.